YouTube, it's your boy Above Average Cody, and today I'm going to show you guys how I make my YouTube shorts, my TikToks, and really any short format video that I want to upload on any of the existing platforms here. And I use Adobe Premiere Rush, guys, which I believe is about $10 a month. It's a super simple video editor. It's so basic, it's easy to understand, and it has everything I need. Is this the best method? Is this going to help you break through and get tons of views on TikTok or wherever you're uploading? Probably not. I think I have a pretty dumb process, but I have it down pat. I found a way that I like to do it. I have one style that I do for all of my YouTube shorts and TikToks. I thought it'd be a fun video idea for all of you, either looking for a concrete way to make your short content, or maybe you're just thinking about making short content in general. So again, we're here on Adobe Premiere Rush, guys. I'm just uploaded one little video clip that I labeled Halo Slippery Play. I put Halo first just so I can find it in the category of game I'm playing, and then I just named it Slippery Play because that's kind of what I do in this clip. Is it the flashiest clip? No. So as you can see, I just uploaded the roughly 36-second clip into the editor, and it's just going to play basic. It's going to look like you're watching it on the live stream, which is actually where I pulled it from. Now, the first thing I do here, guys, is I go to sequence here, and I change the aspect ratio. Whatever editor you choose to use, this is going to be the biggest thing because you want 9:16 portrait, because this is what makes it your phone screen, basically. So TikTok, YouTube Shorts, this is what makes it that proper orientation, right? And you have to have your video in this format for YouTube to even pick it up as a short. If it is a regular video, the regular landscape layout, it will upload as a regular YouTube video. So the first and foremost thing I do is go to 9:16, guys. And then this is where my method gets really dumb, but I find it really simple and I have it super concrete. I actually duplicate my video, right? And this is so that I can have my webcam right at the top. Because if I don't do this, guys, right? If I try to put my webcam in the top, it's going to be impossible. It's going to cut out all of the gameplay, and I'm just going to hit the undo button to make that disappear, right? So I duplicate it, I drag it, and I overlay the video, right? So technically, it's two videos overlapping each other. And then I'm going to take it. My webcam on live stream is actually perfect size of how I want it, which you can actually either resize it like this way if it's either too small or too big, or you can just go to your transform and you can do your properties and just change the width, and this also makes it bigger and smaller. But neither here nor there. This is not an Adobe Premiere Rush tutorial. This is just how I make my YouTube shorts. So I do that. I'm going to go to crop. I'm going to crop the bottom right up here towards the webcam border so that it's not in the way. And then I'm going to go to volume, guys, and I am actually going to just mute the volume on this altogether, because what we want is actually the volume from the main clip here, which we will also be adjusting, because as you can see, for some reason, when I take things from the live stream, they are oh so quiet. So I got to turn them up for you guys. Usually 100 will do, but if I'm yelling in the clip or making some crazy noise here, I usually don't go right up to 100, but for this, in this case, 100 will be fine. You can see the loudest part of the clip, guys. Most editors will have a little bar showing how loud it is for people. And you can see here, it's in like the green to yellow zone, which is kind of where I like my loudest point to be. But also, I want just like the regular gameplay volume to be loud enough where people can hear it, right? I don't want to be so quiet where people have to turn their phone all the way up, but I don't want it so loud where headphone users have to unsubscribe from me because I have the loudest clips ever on YouTube. So that's the volume. We're still working off of this bottom clip here. As you can see, we have it highlighted. And what I do is I just shrink this bad boy right down. And depending on how zoomed in I want it, I usually go down far enough so that the viewer can see maximum amount of my screen, just like that. And the downsides to this are, of course, you lose your left and right border, but that's just, it is what it is when you're making content. It's either that or you kind of smash it, you crop it. There's only so many things you can do here. And I do get a little bit of my webcam border, which drives me absolutely insane. Nobody's actually complained in my comment section yet, but feel free to go complain when you see this short be uploaded, you guys. So now I'm going to actually edit the clip here, right? And this is also very tedious, but again, Adobe Premiere Rush, guys, it's very cheap in terms of a video editor that has enough for you to get content out, but the means of editing clips is very, very simple. So, this little area at the beginning of the clip, I don't want. I really want the clip to start right here, where I'm sliding around, you know, I'm pecking at enemies a little bit, and then I back out. Because, again, this is my slippery play here, right? I jump up, I'm dodging some grenades. So this is where the clip's going to start, right? So right about here where I start engaging this enemy is where I want the viewer to be like, okay, this is where the clip starts. And what I usually do is I'll go 2 or 3 seconds back so that I can throw some text on the screen, right? That's how I feel like I'm roping in the viewer, because most of my viewers know me. They can see it's me when I pop up on the screen. I'm not really trying to get somebody new to watch this clip. You know, no new viewer is going to be like, oh my God, a Halo Infinite clip. I've been waiting for this for 3. No, that's not what it is, guys. So as for my regular shorts here, I'm going to go to graphics, and I'm just going to add some basic text. I don't use any of the crazy animation ones here. So I just type basic title 2-line. I'm going to go here. And let's do something cringe just since we're doing this for a video. Let's call it slippery slippery Halo Spartan, right? Let's just go with that. We'll put ... at the end, right? And then I like to put a little text outline here, right? Give it some text outline so you can actually read it no matter what color the background is. I like to make it a little bit bigger, right? Put that centered there. And I usually like to make one of the words like yellow or something like that, just to make it pop a little bit more. I do the same kind of style with my thumbnails as well. This is a little too spaced, so I'm going to drop the line spacing down. And there you have it. It really straightforward, really simple. But if this pops up on your screen, you see Cody, you see Slippery Halo Spartan. There's not a lot of people searching for Halo Infinite. I'm trying to hit my viewers that enjoy watching my shorts and seeing some of the clips from the live streams in case they miss the live streams. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this title down so that it stays in that little window that I was talking about where I kind of want to lead up to the actual clip. And then I'll just watch it and I'll see. And right here, it kind of feels like there's a little too much title there. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to cut this all the way down. And when you trim it, you have to cut all of these, right? So you have one cut all the way down, and then you click, and they're all bracketed together because they're just tied together. That's how Adobe Premiere Rush kind of links the clips. And you just click delete, and you just lost about maybe a half a second I saved there. And now I'm going to make sure it's off the screen a little bit before the action actually starts so that the viewer kind of knows. So I have 1.5 seconds of title. That's even a little bit more than I like to do, but I also want to give people enough time to read it, right? So there, the beginning of my clip is all done. So I'm just going to watch it through here. And I'll make sure there's no jump cuts I have to make, which, frankly, I kind of like this entire clip because, again, anybody that understands my Halo Infinite rank content is going to understand that, like, this is a pretty nice little play here. Maybe it's not the flashiest, but it's a high IQ play, and I think some viewers will be happy that I'm not making too much of a boneheaded move. And then I grapple and I actually try to get away from this guy, and then I just go down.
I was trying to get it.
And then I have my little one-liner.
Slippery little Spartan in there.
And I actually say I'm trying to be a slippery little Spartan there. And I got this little extra snippet at the end, right? So I'm going to do.
Slippery little Spartan in there.
So right where I would want this short to end, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it here. And then I'm going to delete that. And then that's it. This is one of the more straightforward shorts that I've been wanting to edit. Sometimes I'll do some other things like right after the play is over. Right about here. I'll cut the top, and I'll actually just make my webcam bigger so that you kind of know that, like, okay, the gameplay's done. Now it's just Cody being a goofball. So it'll just cut. So you kind of shift your focus just from staring at the respawn timer to just staring at me yapping at the top. And that's literally how I make my YouTube shorts, guys. It seems time-consuming because I'm kind of explaining as I go, but I love Adobe Premiere Rush. It was the first editor I really bought, and it's super easy, and it's super simple. This isn't an ad. This is just the only editor I've used for every single one of my videos, except for one video I did on CapCut. I'll probably do more CapCut as I make more phone videos. But this is just how I've always done my YouTube shorts. I've given them a little bit of pizzazz, a few changes here and there, but this is just how I've kind of ended up enjoying doing it, and I understand it. And Again, by no means is this the best method. By no means is this going to get you trillions of views. I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys how I make my shorts so that if you're an aspiring shorts creator, a TikToker, or even maybe you're making some shorts and you feel like you don't have a very easy method, enjoy this also not very easy method. But guys, please subscribe to the channel. Normally a lot of Halo content. We're streaming it a lot. I want to get into some Marvel Rivals, so mainly gaming content, but I really want to start showing you guys some more of the content side of things and stuff like that, because I've come a pretty long way as a creator, and I feel like I have a lot that I could pass on to maybe some A, smaller creators, or B, aspiring creators out there. So I'd like to do more videos on this. So hit that sub, leave a thumbs up, guys. Leave a comment, share your thoughts on my cringe shorts method and anything maybe you think I could do to improve them, because we're always trying to improve here. And then finally, guys, channel memberships and super thanks. I like to do all these informational videos for free, but if you'd like to support monetarily in that way, it helps me out ever so much as a content creator. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. And if you have any other questions, let me know down below. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next one, y'all.